Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. In the last episode we eliminated the Blue Saint and Symmetry, so we only have two super agents left, Agent X and... okay! And Wrecking Ball, the most toothless of the toothlesses. Oh god, why is the volume so loud? Holy shit. That's gonna have to be fixed in post. Also, since the last time I played, there has been the release of 2 DLCs that I've added to the game. I'm gonna eliminate Agent X before dealing with them. However, it's something we can look into. I probably can't take full advantage of it until my third run, but so it goes. Oh, geez, there's so many alerts and pop-ups and dealy-doos, what with the things and the such. Okay, there we go. So, objectives, side stories. Manifest Entropy. Agent X has stepped up his campaign to undo your operations, stymie his efforts, and endure them long enough for you to turn the tables on him. You got it, Holmes.
You know what makes Patriot great? It's united. And that unity gives it the strength to withstand anything. That's why it's the greatest nation in the entire world. And no others come close.
It sounds a lovely place to live. I'll keep that in mind when I take it over someday.
Burn.
I know why someone like you scoffs at the idea of being in a more perfect union. You're only out for yourself. But with what I've got planned for you, trust me, you're gonna wish you had someone at your back.
Okay, Emma's got me, and I have enough experience with business simulators and other simulators that all she needs is me. So, we're gonna have loads of experience taking over the world, apparently. Frustrate Agent X on the world stage. You got it. Alright, well, that's easy enough. So one over there. Probably it's only in Patriot. I mean, we may as well get into all the other areas now that we haven't breached yet. Especially since Olga's gone. I mean, this will just make it easier for me to access more Patriot missions as we go along. May as well do heat kills everywhere. Because that is the strategy we're going with. We're just going to do some heat kills everywhere that we are not actively gaining money. Because we already have such an absurdly high amount of money, we may as well do it that way. I don't think we're quite ready to finish the game yet. But we do have the prisoner in there. I wonder if I can just keep him. If he starts to break out, I'll probably just interrogate him to get that clear and so he stops wandering around the base. But if he's content to stay in that cell, then so be it, because we have other things we're dealing with right now anyway. Why, is this guy leaving me? Is that his problem? The disloyal minion is deserting. Yep, let's get him. Let's get him re-educated. Agent X is now in the lab. I mean the base. He didn't seem to bring his buddies, so I don't know where his investigators are, but that's fine. And while he goes around planting fabricated evidence, which is also fine, you just need to get Emma up here so she can take off his disguise. Emma has been hanging out downstairs in the valet training room as I'm trying to get more agents who can do heat-killing missions. What? Oh, I'm under attack? Oh, good. Okay, so that revealed him. So now, Emma, you can retreat. Just hang out in your office for now. Emma, come on. There you go. How's that feel, Agent X? You having a good time with all the bullets perforating your body?
But I won't give it today.
Give me a few more minutes. I'll take care of that.
What's wrong, Agent X? No more grandstanding about truth and justice from the Star-Spangled Planner?
You think I don't know? You think I don't know half the time I sound like a joke? You think I chose all this?
I assumed that any man who parades around as you do would have to have chosen it himself.
Well, Agent X was Patriot's game, not mine. You know, I didn't always wear this getup and spout this stuff. But now you get the man, not the mask. Agent X started this fight, but Sam Hill will finish it.
I'm still really sad that Agent X didn't get interesting until at that point, because he's so annoying. But then the idea of having a self-hating superhero who just despises the gimmick but does it out of some sort of patriotic fervor or because he's paid for it or whatever, that's interesting. I would love to read a story about a superhero like that. But sorry, Agent X. We're done with you. Agent has decided now is the time for a final reckoning with you, and you couldn't agree more. Exploit your knowledge of his past to lure him into a confrontation he can't escape.
Agent X. This is a surprise. Our last conversation left me with the idea we had nothing else to talk about.
Before I bring you down, I just have to know. I need to understand. How can you live in a world with no truth?
You have the ear of the most dangerous, cunning person in the whole world. And that's what you want to ask me.
It was Mark Twain who said, "Truth is mighty and will prevail."
Well, let me quote him as well then, Agent X. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it.
Okay. So, let me clear my notifications. Okay, so, embarrass Agent X. Okay, is that a mission? I don't remember. Let's see here. I don't see anything on the world. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Criminal Network 4? Alright, well, this is going to take a hot minute to get to then. But that is what time skips are for. The next step in embarrassing Agent X is that I need 15 counter agents. And that's going to take a minute since I, by default, only have 10 counter agents maximum. So I've increased that to 20. It's going to take a moment to train them, but then we'll be ready. And now we are ready. There we go. While you set up Agent X's final demise, treat yourself to a more personal vengeance. Fire your doomsday device on Mount Rushmore. So, someone in the chat, I mean the comments, please forgive me for not remembering your name, but someone has been very adamant, in a good way, asking me to show the animation of Venom being fired, because I have not done that yet. So, wait, where am I going? Eastern Patriot? Oh, yeah, I guess that does cover the Dakotas. Huh. Alright, so they said that the animation... Oh, yeah, that is kind of cool. Oh, I love that anime. See, I may have my complaints with the way that Evil Genius 2 handled traps, especially the super agent knocking out traps. But I do like the way they've handled the super weapons, giving every Evil Genius their own unique weapon with unique animations and so on and so forth. It's... Oh my god, that is cool. It's the hamster wheel from hell! That was awesome. That is a very dramatic...
Chop you down like a cherry tree.
That is a very dramatic animation. I love it.
Yes, I need to be alone.
Alright, so Agent X is on his way. And it looks like our regions are pretty fine. There's 3 that are outstanding. Oh, Australia. Must have just gotten done. Alright, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. All that matters is trying to find Agent X. Because I assume he's not going to come in through the side door again. Because that would just be too convenient. What the fu- Why do we have an investigator near the dead body? Guys? Guys. Guys. I mean, I guess it's not harming her gambling addiction, apparently. Who cares about the corpse smell, just as long as you get yourself a jackpot? What the f- I am just as confused, if not more so. Alright, where are you, Agent X? Oh, you are entering from the side door. Isn't that helpful?
I need that intruder found and executed now.
I should actually wait until they're inside before I flag them, because otherwise that's just going to cause a little bit of a...
Capture them.
kerfuffle once they... Well, I guess it didn't matter. There we go. Wow, he surrendered before all of his investigators were taken down. You suck, X. I actually forget what I need to do to take him... Oh, it's the disco trap. That's why I set it up in the first place. That's right, I remember. That's so dumb. I can't remember yet if I have explained my position in the series, this series, but my whole concern with the super agents is not that they die to a trap, that's fine. It's that they die to a common trap, because the super agents were treated with a lot more respect in OG Evil Genius. For example, each of the OG super agents, you had to research them, which you kind of do here, but when they showed up to die, you captured them, and then they all had their own unique method of death. You had to get special objects, they all had special animations, and each removal was just slightly different from the others, which was intriguing. And they were all personalized, whereas here, I mean, we're just putting Agent X on the laser disco. That's literally it. That is literally his entire situation. And that makes me a little sad that it's difficult to respect an enemy in a video game when the developer doesn't respect them enough to give them any sort of special thing other than cost. I mean, they came so close because the different super agents have interesting designs and everything, and for the most part they're fine. Usually any premise is fine, but it's just the little details, and they just didn't bring it home right at the end when they needed to eliminate an agent. That's always been the sad bit. No, don't. Yeah, just watch. There we go. So everyone dances, they're all confused. And X dies. Not even a... Probably because I was in fast mode, but not even an audio sting. So disappointing and anticlimactic.
You quoted Mark Twain to me, Agent X. Truth is mighty and will prevail. Do you know the rest of that quote?
Just kill me already, will you? You've already won.
Twain goes on to say, there is nothing the matter with this, except that it ain't so. Isn't that something? You asked me how I can live in a world with no truth. I'll tell you now. When you have power, the truth is what you say it is. That's the world I'm building. But worry not, Agent X. You won't have to live in it.
She's so good. Okay, Agent X is finished. So now, let's see what's going on with the new stuff. So this is a new DLC as well. Human resources. It's for mechanical henchmen. Minions are sometimes insubordinate, always delicate, and even though their brains can hold a petabyte of data, what is a petabyte? They fill it with song layer. What is a petabyte? Is that 1,000 teras? Holy crap. A robot has none of these drawbacks. Not only that, but once you delete their self-preservation instincts, they'd rather explode than give up your secrets. Okay. Robots can't build themselves. Well, they could, but that's inadvisable. Unless you want to have a robot revolution on your hands, a scientist is needed to oversee construction. Well, scientists can assemble workatrons by hand. It also takes a long time. They misplace important screws. It's best to automate this with an assembly line in the laboratory. Okay. So that must be a new object. Where's my lab? Basement, right? Nope. Where is my lab? It's been long enough that I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Where all my crap is. Alright, so I guess let's expand the knee seat. Come on now. Yeah, we're gonna expand the Nisi. Nisi, I love you, but come on now. This is not conducive to recording. Workatron assembly line. Oh. Oh gosh, it needs a lot of space. Well, let's just put one down. Oh, let's make it 2 for now. And we'll see what happens since I haven't done this yet. Oh, interesting. I have a new tab for my minion thing here. Oh, I guess I can do automated muscle minions too. Let's see. Build rooms and items. Okay, Workatron, I see. Total special minions, 0. I mean, I suppose I can sort of set the minimum number of workers here. I'd have to sort of do some math, but if we always have 50 workers, then that should be plenty. And now that X is gone permanently, anytime I see his bullshit fabricated evidence, I can just get rid of it. I mean, I could before, but he just always made more, and that's the other thing about X. His AI isn't very good. He puts the fabricated evidence so deep in the base, because he just puts it wherever he happens to be at that moment, that it doesn't really help him very much. I would think that the theory behind the fabricated evidence is that he would place it in rooms where there is no evidence, and then if an investigator comes by, they can take a picture of it, go back and report that you have a ton of evidence against you. It would almost be better to put it in the casino, but the AI is not done like that. The AI just sort of puts it wherever they want. Scientists will build robots in your lair, but they may also be researching at the same time. Make sure you have enough minions to handle both tasks at once. But this is unmanned. There's not even any scientists over here. What? Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to power down the machines because I don't need these anymore. Construct Workatrons. Okay. I guess I'll just let them go for a bit. No, the Workatrons don't dream of electric sheep. They don't even sleep. But they do recharge and perform basic maintenance at charging stations available in the laboratory. Okay. So let's, I guess, expand this out further. I mean, we've got enough money that there's really nothing stopping me from just making a massive laboratory and being done with it. Alright, let's check the items here. Charging station, okay. Let's make 4 for now, until I know how many we need. Only 1 power unit, that's not bad. I suppose if these are done for free... Oh, I see. The Constructo machines operate by themselves anyway, but if there's a scientist there, then they make them faster. So, if it's free to operate the machines, then that... And these are getting done faster than 1 per minute, or whatever. With enough constructor machines and enough scientists, I guess that means I could theoretically have more workers coming in at a faster rate than what they otherwise would. That's fine. I think for late game it's not all that helpful, but I suppose for mid explosive personality, explodes on death, iron lone rust takes reduced melee damage. So that does change their morale. They start off at 100 vitality and 100 smarts, which normal minions don't. They start off at 50 each. I have a cat on my lap, by the way. I don't know if I made that clear. She, it's dark because it's late at night, so I don't have the cat cam on, but she's, Nisi is participating right now. By which I mean being a pain in my ass. Being very much in my way. It's not her fault, she just wants to hang out. If the other thing is that I can just straight up make guard bots, then that would also mean I wouldn't have to waste my time training them. Because getting those tier 2 minions right off the bat is probably really helpful when you get into trouble and you start losing a bunch of people to getting shot by soldiers or whatever. And these are flipped the wrong way, so that's going to bother me. And there we go. The guard bots take a few minutes to assemble. While this can seem slow, it certainly beats the 9 months it takes to assemble a human, and is much faster than years of education. Yeah, the assembly part is fun. Well, just not the rest of it. Anyway, this might be a hot minute because we're at maximum minions at the moment. I think I'm going to go send them out to run missions just to try to get some of the minions out of my base. So, no, that just gets minions. Wow, for once I actually want a mission where I get rid of people. And I just don't have very many places I can do that. Oh well, we'll get this. We'll get this done. Oh, here we go. A franchising opportunity mission from Fugu Furukawa that uses a ton of people. Okay, yeah, we'll get this going. I mean, I like that Evil Genius 2 allows you to put the numbers so high that it's well beyond what you can ever actually make. Because in Evil Genius 1, it wanted these totals to be 100, which was the maximum in that game vanilla. And that's fine, except it would always yell at you if you just went a little higher. But it would make no sense to not go higher because you needed to plan for having more people. Whereas with this one, you can adjust the numbers however you want. But I do wish there was a total somewhere so I could sort of plan around the maximum in this game. But it's not a big deal. Really, I'm to the point... Oh, and I forgot to lower my counter agent count. Really, I'm to the point where I don't even really need to increase my numbers unless it's for a specific mission, similar to dealing with Agent X. Defeat soldiers. Did anyone mention meddling and weaponized AI violates several international treaties? No? Well, the soldiers arriving at the lair will bring it up. Put your new guard bots to use. Okay. I mean, I guess if we're getting 20 normal 20 guard bots, I can reduce the number of human guards. Well, that was done that quick. Okay. Judgment Day. You aren't the only person capable of building bots. The roboticist Naomi Sorayama is working with the forces of justice in an attempt to go legitimate. Apparently, you've infringed on her patents.
Welcome to the... Oh no, not you again.
I am a new model, programmed to inform you that you are in violation of...
I've been told to tell you under Clause 2, Section 4 of the AI Ethics Charter, your patent is illegal.
Very well. We will see you in court. Self-destruct protocol initiated.
That's one hell of a way to win a lawsuit. Failure. Okay, you've never held rules, particularly other people's rules, in high regard. Defy Naomi's insistence that you cease and desist by scaling up Workatron production. I guess I already did that. Failure to appear in court will only result in heavily armed bailiffs being sent after you. It's easier to send some of your clever minions to draw the case out. Okay, is that a... Yes. Win a legal battle on the world stage? Someone call Legal Eagle from YouTube. Where is that mission? I need a little bit blinkier of a blinky so I can see where the blinky is. Oh, there it is. 10 valets. On the docket today, patent law and the ethics of robotics. Load up your minions with so much technical jargon, the case will drag on for the next 100 years. It truly will be the trial of the century. Oh, God. That's the one thing we don't need. Immortal lawyers who can speak forever. I can see where having the Workatrons might be a bit of a problem because it takes them a minute to get recharged. It feels like it takes them longer to recharge than it does the standard workers, but I could be mistaken.
You survived.
Right.
It's always so nice to
With Naomi tied up in court, it's time to put the Workatrons to use and expand your layer. I guess we did that. Make sure your lair has enough fire extinguishers. I mean, I don't know what happened. Like, we did the one thing and then the other tasks finished. This is clearly an early game thing I should have done before. So the only problem with adding the DLC halfway through a save. Oh, that's that. And Robot Rumble. If you paint a robot just right, and teach it to not say things like beep boop or good morning, fellow humans, you can pass for a human. Some of your minions suspect Naomi has sent some robots to infiltrate your lair.
I've been developing a food supplement that's supposed to encourage muscle growth and, other health benefits. The other day, I accidentally created a concoction that tasted like feet. Really, really repellent stuff. I left it in the mess hall, and someone ate it. This might be a leap in logic, but I think a robot is hiding in our midst, pretending to be human.
I've been thinking the same thing. Yesterday, I saw someone walking like a robot with a fridge magnet stuck to their face.
I'm pretty sure that should have been Exhibit A. Alright, execute anyone exhibiting dangerous, suspicious behavior. Execute the weirdo. Alright, I guess we'll probably just have to look for someone with an icon over their head. Like this person. Oh, that's a robot except... yeah, he needs a recharge. Oh, this is another problem. Since the laboratory isn't centrally located, these workers are going to have to go really, really far in order to get recharged. That doesn't help matters either. What the... oh, there we go. We have a worker who's acting strange. Come on over, Emma. Oh, you are right here. I stopped the timer just in case.
The workforce.
Oh, she's gonna fling her little trap at it. It's so cute. This poor lady who's just trying to get some shut-eye right beside this happening. There we go. Turns out that wasn't a robot after all. Well, that was embarrassing. But this is why the minions signed that collateral damage clause. How to devise a foolproof task.
Stop bothering.
Alright,
immediately.
let's sell the disco thing now also. We don't need that anymore. We will need the Puppy of Death. I do remember that that's how What's-Her-Face gets taken down, so... let's go ahead and buy that in preparation for taking her down. Complete research project capture test. Okay, should be easy enough.
Your scientists have discovered something.
There we go. It's time to apply the test. Capture the 5 most suspicious minions in your lair and interrogate them. Question 1. You're in a desert walking along the sand. Okay. Again, we probably just need to find a few minions who have tags over their heads. Yes, we do. This will be a snap. Yeah, so if I make a whole thing out of trying to have an army of these robots, what I need to do is have labs in several places throughout the entire base. Kind of like bedrooms, you know. I could even have a small laboratory next to every bedroom. I could even do it like right here, for example. I'm gonna have to move these, but with a quick redesign and then the addition of a laboratory, we can add some charging stations to the main room. 3 is not going to get me very far, but if I plan the entire base around it, it may not be too bad. Interrogation successful. We have found the robot, and he needs to be executed.
One rotten apple.
And Emma happens to be right there, so that's going to give us some good loyalty. Again, don't know how that's not gassing everyone else. Oh, God!
Has started in your lair.
That's probably fine. Defeat the attack bots, and here they are, a shining army of lethal robots ready to wage war. Show them what your guard bots are made of, notably superior electronics. Let's get everybody over here into the table and wait for the enemy. Here we go. They're sort of doing a weird Terminator death march or something. And immediately flag to die. Excellent. Go get him, everybody. Can Machine overcome a shitload of guns? Wow, those are disruptive.
Is one of the best ways
place to settle immediately.
Oh, and here comes another wave.
The pyro is bland, overcooked, unpalatable.
Technically, I'm invincible.
Sure. At least we're done. Okay.
Welcome to the... Oh, Code Grey. We have a Code Grey.
I come in peace to deliver a message. This isn't the last you've heard of us. We're stepping up production. If we cannot stop you through sheer force, we must look to compete with you in a more traditional manner. Until next time.
Oh, well that's quite nice, actually. Thank you. I think.
And now I come in pieces. Quip delivered. Self-destruct protocol initiated.
Lovely. But that seemed to have finished off the quest chain. Not sure if there's going to be more, but whatever. So in the next episode, we'll start on with Aperture Science. And I think I'm going to hit the Crime Lords, finish off Bull, and then keep on rolling. So thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.